Philippians 2:12 through 13. Fear, trembling, and it is God who is working. Therefore, my beloved, as you have always obeyed, so now, not only as in my presence, but much more in my absence, work out your salvation with fear and trembling. For it is God who works in you, both to will and to work for his good pleasure. So we definitely need to pray that God will work in us the will to do his good work. This also goes out to a lot of people who want God to be a lovey-dovey God. And that is not how God is. That is why we are to work out our salvation with fear and trembling. We are talking about eternity. And for born-again TIs, being a TI is your best opportunity to get to know the Lord, to do things right. One of the main things that TIs don't seem to want to do is pay tithes and offerings. And the miracle working power of the Most High God on your behalf, because you've done what Jesus said, which is, what you do unto the least of my people, you do unto me, is going to blow your mind once you start helping folks who are homeless. Once you find reputable charities in the third world that are helping people who might otherwise starve to death, you will get to know Jesus personally, and you will begin to see him fight for you more and more. Don't take your salvation for granted. Don't use Jesus as, well, there's Jesus, and there's tarot, and there's numerology, and there's angel numbers, and there's all of these sci-fi beliefs about reptilians and clones and shapeshifters. It's really not even in the Bible. The Bible is enough. But we've got to work out our salvation with fear and trembling. And for a lot of you beautiful born-again TIs, it's the tithes and offerings. If you do pay them, you're paying them to people who are wealthy already, wealthy pastors where the money doesn't go to help the poor, so it diminishes the blessings for you, or you're just not paying them at all. If you went out and you took that 10% and you made a sacrifice so that you could help folks who are homeless, and it's a learning experience, you'll get better and better at it. Sometimes you'll get taken advantage of, sometimes you're gonna not, but you'll be blessed by doing so in innumerable ways, in ways that are perfect to you, because God knows you better than anyone, and he'll be able to minister to you because he requires us to help vulnerable people if we want him to help us. That's how righteous God is. Like, subscribe, share, comment, any combination thereof, and God bless.